وأخبرنا ما يقول الدراج في صياحه, and tell us what this bird says when he speaks out. He says وما يقول الديك في صراخه, and tell us about the croaking sound of the hens, and tell us about وما يقول الفرس في سهيله. Tell us about the horse when he makes his neigh sound. ويقول الضدف في تقيئه, and tell us about the frog when it also produces its sound. وما يقول الحمار في نحيفه, and tell us when the donkeys they make their sounds, what does that mean? وما يقول القنبر في صفيره, and tell us about this bird when it makes and speaks, what does he say?
Subhanallah.
He posed one after another all these questions. Didn't break for 1 second. And when he was done, the riwayah says, فَنَكَسَ عُمَرْ رَأْسَهُ فِي الْأَرْضِ. The second Khalifa put his head down, ثُمَّ قال, and then he said, لَا عَيْبَ بِعُمَرْ إِذَا سُئِلَ أَمَّا لَا يَعْلَمُ. There's nothing wrong in accepting the fact for Umar is that if someone asks him for a question and he does not know, for him to say, I don't know. That's a good response actually. You and I should learn from this, that you and I do not possess all the ilm. And if someone comes up to us asking us a question which we do not have the knowledge, we should be the first ones to say, we don't know. I don't know. This is actually being very bold and saying that, admitting the fact that you don't have the knowledge, admitting your ignorance is not a bad thing, but for you and I. Not for someone who is sitting on the masnad of Rasulullah, claims to be the janishin of Rasulullah, to say that I do not know. He said, I do not know. This Ahbar responded by saying, he said, وَقَالُوا نَشْهَدُ أَنَّ مُحَمَّدًا لَمْ يَكُنْ نَبِيًّا. We bear witness that Muhammad was not a Nabi, وَأَنَّ الْإِسْلَامَ بَاطِلٌ. And even the religion of Islam is batil. This is what he said, and they wanted to leave. Amir al-Mu'mineen was not there. This is the 25 years of the silence of Amir al-Mu'mineen. His tragedy is not, when the shahadat took place in front of him. That when Rasulullah passed away, or when Janab Sayyidah passed away. His tragedy is these 25 years of silence that he spends. So Amir al-Mu'mineen was not present over there. فَوَثَبَ سَلْمَانَ الْفَارِسِي وَقَالَ لِلْيَهُودِ. Salman al-Farsi held on to this person and he said, قِفُوا قَلِيلًا. Stop for a second. And then he said, I'll bring someone who will be able to answer all your questions. And then they called Amir al-Mu'mineen and they responded by saying, Ya Abu al-Hasan, aghith al-Islam. Oh Abu al-Hasan, save Islam. Oh Abu al-Hasan, safeguard this religion which is on the brink of annihilation, because people were saying that your madhab is false and your Nabi is also false. Now Ibn Mu'in makes this entry, he walks in and right away he starts answering each and every single question. He said, Aqfal samawat, the locks of the heavens is ash-shirku billahi, is the shirk and associating partners with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. In fact, if I had time going in the details of each and every single answer of Amir al-Mu'mineen, that also itself is phenomenal to look at. He said, لِأَنَّ الْعَبْدَ وَالْأُمَّةَ إِذَا كَانَ مُشْرِكَيْن لَمْ يَرْتَفُوا لَهُمَ الْعَمَلِ. Because if the people and the ummah and the servant and they were mushrikeen, of course their amal will not reach the bargah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and that is why it is the aqfal of samawat. Number 2, he said, Mafatihu samawat, what is the key to the heavens? Shahadatu Allah ilaha illallah wa anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu.
Subhanallah. Subhanallah.
You want the keys to the heavens? The keys to the heavens is recognizing that there is no God except Allah, and Muhammad is the Abd and the Rasul of Allah. He said, وَقَبْرٌ سَارَ بِصَاحِبِهِ, the qabr that traveled with its sahib and the person laying in it. فَقَالَ ذَلِكَ الْحُوتُ الَّذِي الْتَقَمَ يُونُسَ ibn Matta. It is the grave, a temporary grave for Hazrat Yunus والسلام, when he was in the belly of that fish that became his qabr for time being, and it traveled with him as he was also traveling. He said, أَمَّنْ أَنذَرَ قَوْمَهُ, and the person who gave warnings to his people was neither from jinn, was neither from the insan, yet namalatu Sulaiman ibn Dawood. That was the ant in the time of Hazrat Sulaiman alayhi salatu wasalam. Ya ayyuhan naml. Remember what the namla said? Ya ayyuhan namlatu udkhulu masakinakum la yahtamanna Sulaimanu wa junuduhu wa hum la yash'urun. Oh other ants, go inside your dwellings because Sulaiman and his army is coming and they will not even realize they'll crush us on the ground. Hazrat Sulaiman hears this from 3 miles away. فَتَبَسَّمَ ضَاحِكًا. He smiled and he put this smile on his face, and then after that he made that dua, Rabbi awzini an ashkura ni'mataka allati an'amta alayya. But he smiled. Hazrat Sulaiman did not come himself. Rather, he said to his deputy, go and address this ant as to how dare she said that Sulaiman, the Nabi of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and his army will be unaware of even the insect which is walking on the earth.
Subhanallah.
And so the deputy and the wazir of Hazrat Sulaiman comes and he speaks to the ant and he addresses the message to the ant. This is how the wazir is, who has the similar capabilities of Nabi himself. That Nabi was able to hear from 3 miles away. The wazir came and spoke to the ant as well. Similar is the case with the wazir of Amir Rasulullah, that is in the form of Amir al-Mu'mineen Ali ibn Abi Talib. And then Imam continued asking by saying, خَمْسَةُ مَشَوْفْ عَلَى الْأَرْضِ. Those 5 that walked on earth, وَلَمْ يُخْلَقُوا فِي الْأَرْحَامِ, but they were not born in any womb. He said, ذَلِكُمْ آدَمْ وَحَوَّا وَنَاقَةُ صَالِحٍ وَكَبْشُ إِبْرَاهِيمَ وَعَصَا مُوسَى. These are these 5. That one is Adam, second is Hawa, number 3 is Naqatu Saleh, the she camel of Saleh, وَكَبْشُ إِبْرَاهِيمَ, and the sheep of Hazrat Ibrahim, and the Asa of Hazrat Musa alayhi salatu wasalam. And then he continued by saying Ad-Durraj, which is a type of a bird. When he sings, what is he saying? He said, Yaqulu ar-Rahmanu ala al-arshi istawa. When this bird sings, when you hear these birds singing, they're not just saying anything random. They're doing the dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this particular bird says what? Ar-Rahmanu, the Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the merciful, ala al-arshi istawa, who is upon his arsh. Wad-diku fi sarafihi. Talking of the hand, he said, Uzkurullaha ya ghafirin. That's why when the hen is given this sound, it sort of sounds like adhan. You might have heard it. In the morning it sounds like adhan. It is saying what? It is saying, Uzkurullaha ya ghafirin. Remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, oh those who are in ghafla, because you're sleeping at this time. He said, وَالضَّفْدَعُ فِي نَقِيِهِ. The frogs croak. When the frog speaks, he says, Yaqulu Subhana Rabbi al-Ma'bud. He's saying, my Rabb, my Ma'bud is all glorified. Wal-Qamru fi safirihi. The skylark, the bird, when it speaks, it says, Allahumma la'an mubghizi Muhammad wa ali Muhammad.
Subhanallah.
He says, oh Allah, Mubghidi, Allahumma al'an Mubghidi Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. This word is actually doing what we do and what we call as tabarra. That's showing disassociation with those who are enemies of Muhammad and Ali Muhammad. And tonight, we also look at that enemy of Muhammad wa ali Muhammad, who by attacking Amir al-Mu'mineen, not only made Hasanain, Zainab and Kulthum yatim, but also made all of us yatim.